Okay, good evening, sir. Our today's myself Rupesh Bolkar. Our today's topic is inheritance in Java. So, before moving on to inheritance, I will love to introduce myself. Hello, I am Rupesh Borkar. I am currently staying in Pune, but I born in Nagpur. Also grew up in Nagpur. Uh, I did my graduation from Government College of Engineering, Avsari, Pune, which is located at the Pune-Nashik highway, the middle of the Pune-Nashik highway in 2020. In 2020 with CGPA 6.17, and along with the degree also completed some courses from various learning online platforms like HTML, CSS, Java, Python. I also did a certification course in the Python from Great Learning app, and also I am an intern at the Hipshan Software Institute. So and I specialized in computer. I did my graduation specialized in computer engineering. So and this courses led me to develop my final year project called Paperless Digitalization of India. So okay, that's it. It's all about me. If anything else you want to know, just tell me. Okay, so now let's move on to our topic, which is inheritance in Java. So basically we will discuss what is Java. Java is an high level programming language. Java has its own platform, which is JVM. So that makes its platform independent. Okay, so now let's in Java is an totally object-oriented programming language. So what is object-oriented programming language? Java, everything we write in Java is related to an object. For example, if we have a class person, and in that variables is statics like height, weight, okay, and the methods describe the behavior of that class. Okay, so methods are called like behavior are he can run, he can walk, he can eat. So those are the methods. So in this way the whole class is completed. So this is object oriented programming language. So there are four main pillars in OOPS. So we are using mostly to solve any real time problems in Java. So the four pillars are inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, and abstraction. So today we are going to discuss about the inheritance. So what is inheritance? Inheritance means we can deriving a new class from an existing class. So what is mean by that? So why we derive a new class from an existing class? Why we needed another class which is derived from the existing class? So the main concept behind this inheritance is we can reuse the code of the existing class, which means if we have to create a calculator, and old one calculator has only two methods, which is add and subtract, and we also that methods also. Okay, and we have to add another methods which are multiplication and division. So it is easy to add that method on the previous codes, because but what happens if we have millions of lines of code? So and it is written by the older one, so it is older version of Java, so it is not possible to read that. And so basically what we do in this scenario, we just create another class which extends the parent class, which means parent class is those which class is already present and already has, and that's methods we also wanted that method. Okay, so in this case what happen is we can we create another class which extends the previous class which is already written, and we create and that class we can create the methods which we want to additional methods, so which is multiplication, division. So, and in main methods what happens if we create the object of the child object of that class which we have created, which has a method like multiplication and division, but it also extends the methods of the previous class which has methods like addition and subtraction. So by creating the object of that new created class, we can access all the methods of the previous class which is already implemented earlier. Okay, so this is the concept. This is why the inheritance is introduced. By using with the help of inheritance, we can access the method of the already existing class by using simple just a keyword extend. Okay, so inheritance means existing a new class from deriving a new class from an existing class. The derived class is known as child class, and the class the existing class which is used to derive the child class is known as parent class. So so we have one parent class, one child class, and we can access all the methods. The concept between the concept behind introducing the inheritance is to achieve all the methods which is present in the parent class. Okay, so by creating object of the child class, we can also access the methods of the parent class which is already implemented. We do not need to create an object of the parent class. Okay, so and because of this inheritance, we can also achieve the method overriding, which is runtime polymorphism. Runtime polymorphism is most important concept in Java. So there are some types of inheritance. First one is single inheritance, second one is multiple inheritance, third one is multi-level inheritance, and fourth one is hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so what happens in single inheritance? Single inheritance, a single parent class is a single child class is derived from a single parent class. That's it. It is called as a single inheritance. For example, let us take an example of the single inheritance. Is class A class B is a child class which is extended from a class A which is parent class. So this is the example. So it is the simple example of the single inheritance. Now let's move on to multiple inheritance. Okay, so basically they said that multiple inheritance is not possible in Java because I will let you know the why the multiple inheritance is not possible. But what is multiple inheritance? In multiple inheritance, there are two parent class and one child class is derived from the two parent class. Okay, so what happens what happens in Java? What happens in Java? If in Java, if in multi-level, if we take the creator class which is multi-level inheritance. So what happens if we have two parent class and one child class? Okay, so in this case, if there is if the one parent class has a method called run and the another parent class also has a method as a run, if the both class has the same method, okay, and we create an object of a child class and call the method run, then it will ambiguity between the compiler will get confused which method to call. So to avoid these difficulties, to avoid this risk, the multiple inheritance is not possible in Java. But we can also achieve the multiple inheritance by using the interface. Okay, so we can achieve the multiple inheritance by interface. So now another type is multi-level inheritance. Suppose class B is class B is a child class of class A. Class A is a parent class, and class B is a child class which is derived from the class A. And this class B also act as a parent class for the another class which is class C, and class C is derived from the class B. Okay, so basically what happens here is class C is a parent class, super parent class, and class B is a child class of the A, and it also act as a parent class for the class C. So this is the simple example of the of the multi-level inheritance. Okay, now hierarchical inheritance. The example of an hierarchical inheritance is we have one parent class, and using that parent class we derived two child class. Okay, so basically what I want to say is class B and class C is derived from the one parent class, single parent class, is called as hierarchical inheritance. Okay, hybrid inheritance is not possible because of the multi-level inheritance, multiple inheritance is not possible. So the main concept behind the inheritance is the reusability of the code and security of the code. Okay, so thank you. This is all about the inheritance. Thank you.